Shruti, what were your thoughts when you first heard about this product? And also, I think anybody who's a celebrity, who's a famous person these days, wants to have something to do with the product that they endorse. So what are your thoughts on both?
I think it's very much also about endorsing the products that you believe in and are proud and happy to be associated with. And I think this is definitely one of those. It kind of leaves the realm of a normal product endorsement for me when you realize that it changes people's lives on a day-to-day basis. So that is definitely something that is wonderful about this. We got done, I think, in a day, and it was a really fun experience. And the bug, of course, was not one of the most difficult co-stars I've had.
Wow, I have one at home and he gives us a lot of
Really?
trouble. Yeah.
But there was an old grandfather who plays the grandfather there, who's possibly the most entertaining person I've ever worked with in my entire career. He was absolutely lovely, so it was just a fantastic function. Yeah, huh? இல்ல பேசிட்டு இருந்தாரு and ரொம்ப சீரியஸா வந்து நாங்க ஆட் பண்றது கூட okay when shooting an ad, but for him it was like shooting Mughal someone like Ben Han or something, he was really sweet. Overall it was a very fun quirky ad, and I thought that it really puts the message across in a very, because this is a serious message. And it could have been really one two-come ad, but they made it really fun, and I had a great time.
Yeah, and it has a bit of a comic touch to it as well.
Absolutely.
People remember it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very nice. I really enjoyed watching it. And is that all that we need to take into account in terms of indoor pollution?
So actually this is a revolutionary and a very innovative kind of product which comes in, and today when we look around, actually pollution is something which is a very big topic in terms of what we see, and I think a lot of us don't know really that actually the inside air is 5 times more polluting than the outside air. So actually that's something which is
5 times.
5 times more kind of really dangerous in terms of when you see the outside air. And we've also kind of done some work in terms of understanding the customers, in terms of looking at in terms of what they really see, and our survey kind of really reveals that the fact that this is something which is top of the mind in kind of what really worries the customers in terms of what they face, and the hazards along with it, what it creates more in terms of the health hazards and other things which it kind of creates. So for us, I think it is something which is very revolutionary, something which is for the first time talking of air purifying, and something which can really stand out. It's based on something which is a technology which is very great, we feel, and something which we call as the activated carbon technology in terms of what is there. So it's something, as I said, very revolutionary, for the first time offering people a solution in terms of what they can do in terms of looking at the problems of inner pollution.
Right, and you were talking about a survey. If I'm not wrong, that was the AC Nielsen survey that happened.
That's right.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay, so we did this survey in the last about 2 months, and this survey kind of looked at really questioning about more than 500 customers in both Chennai and Hyderabad. And what came out was something which was very astounding in terms of saying that almost we found that there were 81% of the people in Chennai in terms of who kind of were not even aware of the fact that what is really happening, and they've had this very strong aim in terms of saying that the inner air pollution awareness which was there in terms of saying that is something which is very harmful to that extent, and a similar number of about 69% in Hyderabad. So which kind of shows that today the awareness levels amongst the customers are very high in terms of what this inner pollution can kind of do to that extent. The second thing was that almost about more than 60% of the customers were worried about the fact that this is creating a health issue, and what came out very clearly is that the customers were not finding a solution in terms of what they can do in terms of taking care of this. So I think the study clearly highlighted that awareness is there's a fear which is there, which people are feeling, but at the same time they don't have a solution in terms of what they need to kind of do with it. So I think it was very kind of pointed in terms of what the study indicated.
Right, and being market leaders, you obviously wanted to take an initiative and create a solution to the problem. Having said that, how does this solution happen? What does Asian Paints Royale Atmos do? How does it work?
Okay, so to understand, it's a very innovative technology. So when we see that We talk of activated carbon, which is something which is a technology which possibly we use in water purifiers and so on and so forth. It's something which basically based on the same principle. But I think the idea of impregnating the technology in terms of a paint is something which is very, very innovative. So how it kind of really works is that in terms of when you kind of apply this Royale Atmos, it kind of starts absorbing the harmful pollutants which are there inside the home, and it starts kind of cleaning the air inside immediately to that extent, and therefore the air we kind of breathe inside a room where Royale Atmos is put in, it is something which is really clean and something which we can say is very, very safe, and therefore provides a reassurance to the customers that something which they are breathing is absolutely safe, free of health hazards, and something which can give the peace of mind to the people who are kind of applying this paint.